everyone, and hello all. Welcome to twitch.tv/JonasIsWater. I am Jonas, and I am water, hitting myself with an early stretch, no redeem necessary. Hello, Kate. Hello, Boulahan. It's good to see you here. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Fancy seeing you in my stream instead of all of the other streams that we both frequent so often. Makes note to bring tissues. I'm even a triple Pisces. Yeah, usually when people find out I'm a triple Pisces and know what that means, the typical response I get is, I'm so sorry. That's what I usually get. So, to be honest, your reaction is not too far off. Glad to be here. Glad to have you here. I did a short little kind of impromptu stream earlier this morning because I was participating in the open beta of a game called Ascendant, and I was kind of testing out how it works. I want to be like, oh, so you cry a lot. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty emotionally awakened, I would say. Thankfully I've had, 30 something years of practice being a triple Pisces, so I would say I don't cry quite so much as I used to. Got it a little more under control, but I'm definitely an emotional person. I am one of those people that, astrology is, has legitimacy as a sort of, way of categorizing identity to a point. I don't know if it's as prescriptive as it is descriptive, but I am somebody who does, I think, give some validity to it for sure. I am a very Pisces. And yeah, Pisces moon, Pisces rising, Pisces sun. I think that's what it is, right? So that is me. Hello, G-Fruit, welcome. Good to see you here. We're talking about my triple Piscesness. And yeah, I'm looking forward to some good steno practice today. I've been kind of admittedly slacking a bit on my practice the last couple of weeks. I've been pretty busy with some music commissions and some other projects. I just am noticing too that by fun happenstance, we've all loaded in as Labradors on the dog widget, so that's pretty fun for me. Little Labrador party. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into practice a little bit today. I try to do an hour every day, and I was really going good for a while. Wait, yeah, G-Fruit, I remember you from one of my last, my previous steno streams. You found a typing site, you said. Okay, hit me with it. Maybe I'll check it out today. I think links are allowed in this chat, so maybe typeflix.com. Do you know if it works with stenography? Because that is a thing I run into a lot. I'm pulling it up right now to see. Wait, what is this? Oh, is this for no idea if it works with stenography? Yeah, so this is for live transcribing, I assume. This, you can type songs while they're playing. This is super cool, actually. See, I'm gonna bookmark this into my steno folder right now. In my steno folder, there we go. I think this is a little bit past my skill level right now, but is something I really want to build up to. Not that many songs on it though. Yeah, I'm kind of scrolling through right now. A lot of pop songs too that I'm seeing. Oh yeah, it's pretty minimal, but that's kind of cool. It's a very cool little thing. I definitely want to work up to doing more live captioning stuff and lyrics typing. Sneak that up over here too. Got 1 million songs. I mean, I'm assuming you're being a little bit, you're saying it's got a lot. That's cool. Yeah, there's a stenography game on Steam. Why not swap back to your new model? So that's a good question. Hello, Argixel, good to see you. Oh, it literally has 1.5 million songs. Okay, oh, I see that. 1,585,937. Argixel, the reason I am using my PNG tuber today is because, here, I will show you why. Because my webcam is in use. It is my hand cam for today. So when I do my steno streams, I like to show you what I'm typing, and I only have the one camera right now, So my other model, I wouldn't have the tracking or anything, so it would just be static basically. I do have a goal of, in the next few months, hopefully getting a 2-camera setup. I just haven't figured that out yet, you know? But yeah, this is lyrics typing. So yeah, I feel like live transcribing is a little bit past my skill set as a stenographer so far. And I also kind of want to be able to upload these VODs to YouTube as I have been. And I think this would be, you know, immense DMCA fodder, you know? But it's very cool. I might try it out offline a little bit. Or if I can find, I wonder if I can find a song on here that like, I know isn't gonna get me DMCA'd. I know Glass Beach music, Glass Beach? Huh? What's going on here? Glass Beach? Why not? Do I have to do that? Weird. Well, BEACCH. Glass Beach is on here. Okay, so I could maybe do some of this stuff. Your shirt is sick. Thank you, Kate. I love this shirt so much. Give you all a little bit of a closer look at it. Yeah, it's like a manga Rugrats shirt. It's got a really good crop on it too. It's because it has the like, it's kind of hard to tell, but you know, it has like the rolled up seams. Simple fix gives the model hyper realistic hands. Oh, Glass Beach is a band that is a band that I'm in, but I just know that our music is not it's safe to use on like for like streaming and stuff like that. So that's like an example of something that I wouldn't get DMCA'd for. Yeah, this would be a fun thing to try out at some point off stream and maybe on stream in the future, but Jonas wants the water at the Glass Beach, that's why. Yes, exactly. I am the glass, the sea itself at Glass Beach, but anyway, so yeah, I was saying earlier, looking forward to getting back into it. I try to do like an hour a day of stand-up practice, and I've been really slacking on it. So I'm gonna make sure I do at least an hour today, probably an hour and a half. I'm gonna try to keep it under 2 hours. Yes, check out the dog tricks. So if you want to spawn any of those particular breeds, you'll have to undog and then redog by saying like exclamation point dog and then the breed after. So that's how that would work. It gives you a random one otherwise. I could never undog. Oh no. Yeah, I understand. I don't know if there's a good, you know what I could do? Only add dog. Yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, if you lurk long enough without chatting, Kate, it will, I think it's like 30 minutes or something, 20 or 30 minutes, it will despawn your dog. Your dog will have to go down for a nap or whatever. And then you could spawn in with another one. I think if the first message that you do is spawning the dog, but the way it's set up right now, if you type a message, it'll spawn in a random dog for you. So I totally understand undogging must be hard, but you know what? You rolled the Gamba, you rolled the Labrador, and I think those glasses look very nice on you. I think Labrador, I don't know, I'm not gonna say I don't know. I would not classify your personality as Labrador Retriever type. I think that's fair. I think that's a fair read. But you know, for a little on-stream avatar, I think it's fitting enough. I don't know, what kind of dog would you be? Hey everybody, if the on-stream avatars notwithstanding, what kind of dog do you think you'd be? I guess I gotta think about that for myself too. I might be a Labrador. I might be a Schipperke, a Doberman. That feels right. Yeah, you got that answer locked in, Kate. That's very correct. Oh man. I also, this is exciting. So you'll notice here on the middle lower part of the stream, I've been listening through Louis Zong's discography on my Steno streams the last few weeks, and in the last week, Louis has released a new album called Dance, as you see here, like ants with a D at the start. So I know that's gonna be fucking good, and I'm very excited to listen to that while I do my warm-ups and then start doing some actual dedicated practice here. I do think. Oh, I was fading my mic instead. There we go. I think I'll take out my pre-show music. And... sorry, get that back up. Okay, check. That looks good, that looks good. Okay, cool. I think I'm gonna start doing my warm-ups here. So for anyone who is not familiar with stenography and doesn't know what the hell they're looking at, feel free to ask questions at any point. Otherwise, I'll mostly just be getting into it, but I am always happy to talk about stenography and teach y'all as little as, or as much as I can, which is not too much, while we do these. But what I'm doing first is I'm going to be doing raw input warm-ups. So this is basically just going through and doing the individual letter that is tied to each one of these keys. So like right hand G, oh, well, I gotta do that, but right hand G, left hand A, left hand W, left hand R, left hand O, right hand P. That's basically what that means. So I like to do 3 repetitions on 3 sets of these to warm up my fingers and also track my raw input speed over time. I'm so dyslexic, this will be fun. Yeah, Steno is very interesting as like a language too, because if you look at the paper tape here, right there, the paper tape right next to my camera, you can see the input that I'm giving. And because it is a phonetic language, right? There are things like, if I want to spell the word step, the letters are literally S-T-E-P. But if I want to do stem, it's S-T-E-P-L. It's not going to make the most sense, but just think of it as like shorthand code, basically. But, I mean, hopefully you find it enjoyable. And at the very least, I'll be chatting as much as I can. I do it to be very chatty on these streams. And perhaps most importantly, we've got the Zong. We've got Dance by Louis Zong, a new album that just came out. When did he drop this? February 6th. So yeah, just 5 days ago, not quite a week. I'm super excited. If any of you are not familiar with Louis Zong, you are in for such a treat, let me tell you. He is one of my favorite composers. Currently working, at least, if not just kind of in general, so I love him. Also, I want to read this because I missed your justification. I'm a Doberman because I'm a very smart idiot who, when they care, they can be intimidating at the very least, if not full out scary. I think that's fair. Like, Dobermans are good family dogs, right? They're very sweet and very caring, but if you give them cause to, they can kick your ass for sure. And I feel like, Kate, if I needed someone to kick someone's ass for me, I have a feeling you wouldn't be a bad pull. You know, if that makes sense. Okay, let's hit the Zong. This is Dance by Louis Zong. And start me warming up. All right, so while I'm doing the reps, I'll be mostly focused on those, but they only last about 30 seconds at a time, so I'll try to chat in between. G-A-W. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. Now I'm on raw input. G-A-W-R-O-P-R-K-U-O-E-H-T-P-K-L-S-R-E-U-T-P-B-E-G-K-R-G-B-F-O-F-Z-L. Hang on a second. I'm gonna start this over. Sorry, y'all. That music is loud as fuck. I hope I didn't hurt anybody just now. Okay. That should be better. About where I want it. Okay. Please let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet now. Should be better. Again, apologies for that. Ooh. GAWROPRKUOEAT PDLEGFB RZGTPK LSREU TPBEG KRGZ SOFC SLWD ROUSKKGRABLLZFUA PLGTLFRRPHAPHES SZUPHLDETUBTTDTF PHWWERP. 202 strokes per minute. Cool. Bring this down just a little bit more. So this is, it's dance music, that makes sense. I love the way that Louis like experiments with different genres and does them all so well. He's so versatile. So my baseline is 200 strokes per minute. I try not to get below that, but sometimes it happens. GAWROPRKUOEAT PDLEGFB RZGTPKLSREU TPBEGK RGZ SOFZ. Whoa, what happened? Okay, let's try that again. I got too fast. GAWROPRKUOEAT PDLEGFB RZGTPKL SREU TPBEGK RGZ SOFZ SLWD ROU SKKGRABLLZ FUAP LGTL FRRP HAPHESZU PHLDETUB TTDT FP HWERP. I did one wrong, but I got a little bit faster. 204. It's my brain that needs warming up as much as my fingers, just for like focus purposes. GAWROPRKUOEAT PDLEGFB RZGTPKL SREU TPBEG KRGZ SOFZ SSL. Fuck. Okay, let's try it again. I was in the groove and I lost it. GAWROPRKUOEAT PDLEGFB RZGTPK LSREU TPBEG KRGZ S. Fucking hell, hold on. Take a little drink of water. Okay. Attempt number 3. GAWROPRKUOEAT PDLEGFB RZGTPKL SREU TPBEGK RGZ SOFC SLWD ROU SKKGRABLLZFUA APLGTL FRRP HAPHESZU PHLDETUB TTDT FPHWERP. 217. Wouldn't it be better to type a different one each time? I do both. So the way that I do my warm-ups is I do 3 sets on one to get my like average across attempts on that one. And I do that 3 times. So now that I've done 3, I'm gonna take my average for this set basically. And then I will generate a new one and do that 3 times. So yes, you're right. But I also like to, you know, because like for example that time I did 202, 204, and 217. I just like taking an average on each one basically. Where's my phone? Has anybody seen my phone? I guess I don't need it right now. I can calculate over here. So 202 plus 204 plus 217 divided by 3 is 207. It could be 208. Sorry, I ate it. You ate my phone, Argixel? No! I mean, like, for one, I need that for things. But also, okay, so 207, but also like, that's not gonna be fun for you over the next 24 hours, unless, I don't know, unless you have some biological makeup that I'm not aware of. Minerals, yeah, I suppose. I mean, I don't know if you're getting your, I don't know if it's the good minerals that your body needs. But you know what? To each their own. Just, I guess if you happen to wind up with it on the other side in one piece, let me know and we can work out a way to get it back to me, okay? Otherwise, I guess I'll start looking for a new phone. Okay. Set number 2. EPL, I'm not in the window. Okay, EPLRTTRSTOTAWSPZPTKA RPTEAKDUWPLWASZ DGSD, 207. 207, which was my average for the last set. You crunched it up real good. Damn, you didn't even follow it in one bite? What a quitter. EPLRTTRSTOTAWSPZPTKA RPTEAKDUWPLWASZFPDZSDGSDHADKTZ. I got shifted off by a key. EPLRTTRSTOTAWSPZPTKA I'll explain why I'm laughing after this. GSDHADKTZLPEPTSLEZRLPRGATARSTSAZUTTLUSPEASREETRE. Okay. 208. I was laughing because I don't know if y'all heard it, but there was a point in the middle of that where I like slipped into a flow with the zong. I was just like, he hit a beat in the song that like I was spitting on top of, and it made me laugh. Okay. All right, let's do this one more time. EPLRTTRSTOTAWSPZPTKA RPTEAKDUWPLWASZFPDZSDGSD That was so fast. 230 strokes per minute. Where have you been all my life? Is that my new top speed? I think it might be. Yeah, I think that's the fastest I've ever done a rep of one of these. So that's cool. A little intimidating, but cool. So we've got 207 plus 208 plus an outlier of 230. Divided by 3. 215. Is that also a new top average? No. Oh, 234 is the fastest I've done one actually. Okay, so that's not the fastest, but it's fastest in a while. Alrighty. Victory Hydrate. Oh, thank you, Argixel. You're so right for that. You're so real for that one. I'm drinking straight water on this one. I have 3 hydratative beverages next to me. I've got dry water, no mixer, no chaser. I've got a sparkling water, cucumber melon soleil, which I'm almost out of, and I gotta get more. And then I've got a nice tea in my Death Wish coffee mug that I will not spill onto my steno keyboard. This is a, which tea did I do? I think it's the honey flavored tea is what I did this time. But yeah, appreciate the hydrate. All right, one more of these. The music volume good, by the way? It's looking good on the mixer, but I want to make sure it's loud enough for y'all. And of course not too loud, but I don't think that's a problem. You have some apple sparkling and kiwi 0-calorie drink. That sounds tasty. I love apple and kiwi as a pairing, especially like for a beverage. Like a juice type thing. Ugh. A free stretch. Okay. So yummy, I can imagine. All right, plant my feet and let's dig in. ASPSS, whoopsie, too fast. If I go too fast at the start sometimes, it doesn't, can't catch up between the strokes in time and it counts them as one together like that. Okay, like that. ASPSSRRWD SRGWURLG DSPRGEHGPPG GTT I'm gonna start over. I got my fingers all in the wrong spot. ASPSSRRWD SRGWURLG DSPRGEHGPP GTT SGSAFRSE SRFH SUPEA SR SDRHTKEU DSOLDF HGKRE GPT SPFPPF STO HPKRORZ USHKFTZPL RRKU 193. That was pretty slow. My slowest of the day for sure. Hopefully I can do better than that for these ones. And I guess to be fair, or not to be fair, but like, I don't know, whatever. I was definitely noticing my attention slipping away as I was doing that, so let me lock in really quick. I think I'm gonna bring Louis Song down a little bit in my ears, so. I'll adjust on y'all's end, but let me know if you need more Zong or decibels on the Louis. ASPSSRRWD ASPSSRRWD SRGWURLG DSPRGEHGPPGTT SGSAFR SESRF HSUPEA SRSDRHTKEU DSOLDF HGKRE GPTS PFPPFSTO HPK RORZU SHKFTZ PLRRKU. That was pretty good. 216. Was that Crazy Frog? Was that the annoying thing known as Crazy Frog? Let me actually, I'm gonna start a song over. Listen to this. Oh, it's saying bug. That sounds like Crazy Frog, right? ASPSSRRWDSRGWUR ASPSSRRWDSRGWURLGDSPRGEHGPPGTTSGS AFRSESRF HSUPEA SRSDRHTKEU DSOLDF HGKRE GPTSPFPPFSTO HPKRORZ USHKF TZPLRRKU 218. Alright, so that's gonna be slower than the speed before, but that's okay. 193 plus 216 plus 218 divided by 3. 209. Alright. So I'm gonna guess my average is somewhere around 212. So I had 207, 215, and then 209. So I'm gonna add those together. Plus 215 divided by 3 for the full average of 210. And then I write that down in my planner to track it for the day. Alrighty. And that's my warm-up done. Nowie zowie. Do I want to jump straight into Type Racer? Or do I want to do some word warm-ups? I think I might want to do some word warm-ups. I'm just looking at my bookmarks bar that y'all can't see right now. Yeah, let's go over to typey type. Here's what I'm thinking. Let me do first. I'm gonna do a couple drills on the top 100 words. Actually, no, let's go to top 1000. So let me turn my dictionaries back on so that I'm not just doing raw input anymore. So now you'll see me actually typing words. And if you watch the paper tape, this being the paper tape right here. Oh wait, has that been going away? No, it hasn't. Okay, cool. Yeah, if you keep an eye on the paper tape, that will show you what letters I'm hitting, so you can kind of see like what, if you're interested at least, what raw letters correspond to each word or syllable at a time. Most of these will be single stroke words, because a cool thing about Steno is that you can do a lot of like what are called briefs. So like, I'm not actually doing it right now, but longer. I can do the word longer as HRORPBG, or I can do longer, and that's 2 strokes, right? So longer or longer. 2 ways to do the same thing. So that's how you, and you can even get to the point where you're like, I can't think of any of these off the top of my head, but I think this, or a lot, yeah, so I can do a single stroke for 3 words, there's a lot of cool stuff like that. There's a lot of cool stuff like that. Anyway, I love Steno. But can you type hippopotamus? Let's see. I mean, I can. What's the best way to do it? Hippopotamus? Potamus? There we go. Yeah, and it shows you here in the lookup thing on the right side of the screen the different ways that I can do it. Oh, not in 1 stroke though, no. Looks like, so I can do syllable by syllable, hippopotamus, or mass? What was it? Hippopotamus? Oops. Hippopotamus? Okay, so I can do hippopotamus. So the longest way to do it is hippopotamus. That's every syllable at a time. Or the shortest way I can do it is hippopotamus. So if I do hippopotamus, I can do a 3-stroke hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. So I'm saving 2 syllables on it. If I were to make a brief for hippopotamus, I don't know what I would do, honestly. Yeah, I don't think there's a good way to do it, but usually single stroke briefs are for more common words. Although, if you're doing a captioning project, or like if I were court reporting, like if I were transcribing a court case that involved a hippopotamus and I knew that word was going to come up a lot, I would definitely find a brief for hippopotamus. And that's one of the great things about stenography too, is these dictionaries are modular. It's literally just a dictionary, or a set of dictionaries in my case, that ties strokes to definitions. Like if you've done any amount of programming, it's that kind of dictionary, you know, where it's just like tying one input to another, or an input to an output, sort of. So you can make custom strokes for anything that you need, or custom briefs for anything that you need. But in my theory, no, I do not have anything shorter than hippopotamus. I'm not typing. Hippopotamus, or hippopotamus. All right, let's see how I can do on these. Whoops. Come on. Longer. Piece. Here. Action. Action. What? Why am I lost already? Action. There we go. Possession. Race. Not. Drew. Drew. horses talk here, fell, sky, position, follow, far, boat, boat, original. Oh, I can do. Nope. Okay, this is the problem that happens too. I'll explain that after. Ladies nuts. Ladies Duke. Greater. It's lagging. Let me actually. I want to restart this one and see if I can figure out why the page is lagging so bad. Yeah, it's at 100% CPU. So this Typey uses a different dictionary than the one that I am, so occasionally it'll have, it'll like have a single stroke brief for a word that doesn't actually exist in my dictionary, and if I don't do it with one that's at least that short, it will penalize me on accuracy, which is kind of sad. Also, let me remind myself really quick on misses. Is it this? Or this? Okay, hold on. That's Mr. Mr. is Mr. That's Mrs. And then there we go. So I can do Mr. and Mrs. like that. Cool. Let's just see if it wants to be better now. Copy. William. There we go. Though, leave yourself in grew. Boys own religion. Give gif under terrible lines. Joy. Joy. Oh, whoops, I see. Joy. Reason. Discovered. Cool. Regard. Question. War. Exclaimed? No? Oh, I can do exclaimed. Right? Yeah, that's what you're saying. Exclaimed. Is that one that doesn't exist in my dictionary? Yeah, I'm doing exactly what it says. Exclaimed. Alright, fine. Exclaimed. Ask, fell, both. Happiness. Nature? Cool. Work. Minutes. Minutes. Room. Answer. Anus. And swear. Yep. Winter. Paid. This has a lot of words that do not actually exist in my dictionary. Past. American. Yep. Money. Cried. Easily. Oh. Soldiers. Whoa, really? Okay, cool, that does work. Street. Bed. Themselves. Was. Who. Copy. And we're back to William. Though. Leave yourself in. Grew. Boys. Own. Religion. Give. Under. Terrible. Lines. Joy. Reason. Oops. Reason. Discovered. Regard. Question. War. Exclaimed. Huh? Exclaimed. Yeah, okay, cool. Ask. Fell. Both. Happiness. nature, work, minutes, room, is it answer? Answer like that, cool. Winter, paid, Charles, die, past, American, money, cried, easily. Oh god, soldiers? What was it? Slurges. Street, bed, themselves, was, who, copy, William, though, leave, yourself, in, grew, boys, own, religion, give, under, terrible, lines, joy, reason, reason, discovered, oh, regard, yes, I just remembered how to do that as a brief, war, exclaimed, ask, fell, both, happiness, nature, work, minutes, it's so laggy, answer, winter, paid, Charles, die, past, American, money, cried, easily, soldiers? No. Soldiers, there we go. Street, bed, bet, themselves, was, and who. Okay. 83.7% accuracy, but I know a good few of those are just because it's wrong about my dictionary. So soldier, is this soldier? Interesting, soldier. So that's because I'm basically doing slurge. S-L-E-R, and then these four together are the J sound, so soldiers, soldier. Okay. Cool, got some new words. I'm gonna do a little bit of type eraser. I might go back and forth between type eraser and typey type today to keep myself from burning out so much. I gotta sign in really quick too, so hang on a second. Let me hold this over here. And we need a new song. Okay. Do 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 do. I liked that. Good job, Louis. Okay, so it's actually been 2 weeks since I did this, because I usually do it every week. But I took a break last week because I forget exactly why, but I was busy. I was busy is why. Okay, we had made it through Let's Go. It's tropical. I'm skipping over the singles. Okay, cool. I think we're on tropical. And if not, we are now. All right. So I'm gonna do a few practices. And just to check it out, so currently my words per minute for the last 10 races is 49 average. My all-time is 36.149. I would love to get my average speed for the last 10 races I do today to be over 50. That is my goal. And actually, I like to do this, and I'm going to do this. I'm gonna start a prediction. Will my words per minute improve today? Will it be over 50? Or will it be, okay, will it be over, will it be greater than or equal to 50, or will it be less than 50? And I'm gonna give you 30 minutes to predict. And this is for Type Racer. I think it's up, cool. So go ahead and get your predictions in if you want to. You've got 30 minutes to kind of see where these first few take me, but if this number up here on the top right of my screen at type racer goes up, then it'll be yes, it improved if it is 50 or higher. If it remains at 49 or gets lower, then it will go to the no prediction. All right. The sooner your kids appreciate the value of work, the more successful they will be. Work is part of life. You work to earn money, put food on the table, and keep your homes orderly and clean. For your kids, work involves school work, home work, and team work at home and in the community. So that was 58 words per minute on my first one. Hello, Crimson. Hello, Clover. Hello, Blossom. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you enjoy your time treading water here, soaking up the vibes. We are listening to Tropical by Louis Zong, and I have just switched over to Type Racer for my steno practice. Hope you're doing well. And have a good lurk. Lurkers are always appreciated in this house, in this chat. I'll just go into a proper race. Oh my god, it's the same one I just warmed up on. That's good. Hopefully I don't do worse. All right. The sooner your kids appreciate the value of work, the more successful they will be. Work is part of life. You work to earn money, put food on the table, and keep your homes orderly and clean. Yeah. For your kids, work involves, there we go. School work, work, and team work at home and in the community. 57, so basically the same. Yes, Boulahan, get yourself a little drink, and you know what? I'll take a drink of water here too. Alongside the doggy. But so far it's gone up, but you know, there's always time. Some of these are harder for me. I do want to check a few of these, because I think some of these I could be doing with single strokes and I'm not. Because I've got value, I've got sooner, I've got successful. Homes, I got orderly. I've got community. Oh my goodness, everyone is hydrated. Yes! Everybody drink up the water. Not me though. That will not be pleasant for any of us. I'm wondering if, oh yeah, involves. That's the other one. That's the one that was kind of tripping me up. So, oh, I can do, so volves. Okay, volves like that. And I also wonder if schoolwork, aha. Schoolwork can be one. Can homework, homework, school, so we got schoolwork, whoa, squooshing. Look at that, squooshing, that's a fun one. So I can do schoolwork, because I assume that's just work, but schoolwork, I really like squooshing. Schoolwork, homework, teamwork. Okay, teamwork. that's gonna be 2 strokes no matter what. Okay, let me try this one again with, so schoolwork and homework. Let's see if I can do this faster than 58. The sooner your kids appreciate the value of work, the more successful they will be. Work is part of life. You work to earn money, put food on the table, and keep your homes orderly and clean. For your kids, work involves schoolwork, homework, and teamwork at home and in the community. Yes, 73 words per fucking minute. That's pretty good. My all-time fastest is 82, so that's approaching that. All right, let's do another race. It's a short one. In a city. All right. In a city swollen by refugees, but still mostly at peace, or at least not yet openly at war. A young man met a young woman in a classroom and did not speak to her for many days. Okay, that was a little bit rough. I'm gonna try it again as a practice one, but 45 words per minute. So we're still at 51. Ooh, down. Okay, I'm pretty sure refugee is gonna be faster. Can I do like this? Okay, refugees. Ah, of course, I can do refugees. Perfect. And then swollen. I can do swollen. Okay. I got mostly at peace. Or is at least a brief? Yeah, I can do least. Not yet. Can I do not yet? No. So least, not yet. Openly, okay, at war. A young, can I do young man any shorter? Nope, cool. Met a young woman in a, now classroom has to have a brief, right? Nope, doesn't, cool. And, but I do think that did not has something. No, okay. And did not speak to her. Okay, let's see if I can do this one faster than however fast I did it before. I don't remember. In a city swollen by refugees, but still mostly at peace, or at least not yet openly at war. A young man met a young woman in a classroom and did not speak to her for many days. 54, that's better. Okay. Wait, really quick, let me look at that last one. If I can. Wait, why is it only... Oh, interesting. So I don't know what time zone Type Racer is in. But the first one I did today, like whatever time zone it's in, it is the 12th now, because you can see these are the 2 I did today, and it has one as February 11th, which is today for me, and then one as today. Okay, no, not that one. There was a word in this one. In a city swollen by swollen. Yes, can I do swollen as one? Nope, I already checked that. Okay, cool. Probably England. Yeah, that's what I figured. It seems like a GMT type thing. I wonder even if like maybe it's a setting I have on my account. Like, can I set my time zone? I mean, I have my country as US. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter not one bit. Alright, got a little light on next to me. Oh, type racer, you frozen? There we go. Why is OBS so CPU hungry right now? Like more than usual, I want to say. I don't know. Okay, let's do another race. All right. But no matter how effective the lesson was, I never really used it after that. I didn't enjoy doing it that way, but it was interesting to know that things worked much differently. Yes, from how I was brought up. Differently is a tough one for me. Hey, 52. If I will say, if all of my, or even if most of my races today are over 50, then 100% the prediction will go to the believers. But we've gone down from 51 to 50 so far. Also, if we take a peek here, some of the speeds that will be knocked off. There's a 37 in there that'll be knocked off at one point, but there's also like a 61. Like if I do worse on 4 of them at the wrong time, I don't know, we'll see. I believe. Thank you, Kate. I appreciate your belief in me. If anybody wants to take those odds, you know, they're there, but I believe in me too. Even though it's been a few weeks since I've done Type Racer, I think I can do it. Also, part of the skill for me is in recognizing when I'm starting to hit a wall and taking a break. So I'll probably do 2 or 3 more of these, and then I'll take a break, step outside, run some ads to turn off pre-rolls, because I keep forgetting to do that, and then come back for more. Why did you say wow? Was this wow at your typo, or did I say something else? I'm gonna do another race. Oh, this is a new one for me, but it looks fairly easy. You typo, yeah. All right, here we come. Here we go. We gotta rock. Easy come, easy go. Now we on top. Feel the shot. Body, rock, rocket, don't stop, round and round, up and down, around the clock. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's Black Eyed Peas. I got a feeling by Black Eyed Peas. I was like, I feel like this is a hip hop song, but I can't tell. Okay, that was pretty good. Let's race again. Okay, I've done this one before. This one might slow me down. It can be hard for me. And then he calls me a jerk. A jerk. Oh shit. What? Yeah, a jerk, and says the last guy who thought he was a jerk was dead now. So I don't say nothing, nothing. And he says, what do ya think about that? So I says, well, that don't sound like too good a deal for him then. Whoa, that might be the best I've done that one before. And that's a quote from Fargo by the Coen brothers. Yeah, so the punctuation can trip me up a lot because that's muscle memory that I don't build as often. So this stuff is really good for me, but 54 with I really want to make sure I get an over 90% accuracy. And if I do ever want to do this professionally, it's really got to be like 95% or higher. I also need to be typing at 200 words per minute. So I am like a couple years away from that at minimum, especially at the rate I've been practicing, but I'm doing this mostly for hobbyist stuff, you know. It would be nice to be working in like live captioning one day, but that's like it's more of a dream than a goal, if that makes sense. Okay, was that my 5th one of the day? Technically, yes, but because it's not counting, the first one is today, I'll do one more. And then I am gonna take a break. I have to take a break after that. As much as I don't want to, it'll be better for me if I do. Okay. This is a new one to me, and I see some punctuation, so this could be tough. This one might drag me down. We'll find out. She did not think he would answer. When he did, it was so low, she barely caught the words. Love is for those who know the griefs, cool, of time, for it goes hand in hand with loss, an eternity, so, burdened would be a torment. And yet, he broke off, drew breath. What? Uh-oh. There we go, breath. Yet, what else to call it? This terror and this joy. 45, okay, not bad. I'm gonna try that one again because I think I can do faster. Yeah, brought me down to 50. So we are at the yes condition still. And now it's all about how the next 5 go. If I keep them above or below 50, I suppose. Okay. I'm gonna try this one again. Let me just check my briefs. How is there not a brief for did not? Because I can do didn't. I can do didn't. There's he would. Wait, he would. Oh, that's the whole theory I haven't learned yet. Okay. He would. Answer has to have something, right? Oh yeah. I can do it like that. And fold the R in, as it were. Answer. When he did, it was has to be something, right? Nothing I know yet. Okay. Was so low. She barely caught the words. Love is for those who know the griefs, great, of time, for it goes Now it's hand in hand. No brief for that either. Could be. Loss and eternity. Great. I can do eternity as one. So burdened would be a torment. And yet he broke off, drew breath. What else? Oh, I can do what else as one. Because I have what and else. They don't share any keys, so I can do what else. Cool. To call it this terror and this joy. Beautiful. Hello, TL. Hello, my typing terror. That's so funny. I don't know if this was something you meant, but I had just written the word terror in this most recent one. I'm going to... Was that my fifth one? I'm going to try that one again, and then I'm going to take a break. But I'm about to take a break for a few minutes, TL, so you're in here just in time for that. But good to see you. Literally after I wrote typing, you said terror, so I completed you. Oh, I see. Yeah, you grabbed it with it. Yes, that was my fifth one. So I'm gonna race myself on that last one. Feel free to pop in on the prediction if you want to. Currently, we are at 50 words per minute, so we're in the yes zone. But there's still are going to be 5 more races for me to do to see if I get below that or stay at or above 50. And now we're just going to see if I can best my time. I think I can. She did not think he would answer. When he did, it was so low, she barely caught the words. Love is... Ah, shit. Love is for those who know the griefs of time, for it goes hand in hand with loss. Is this loss? And eternity, so burdened would be a torment. And yet he broke off, drew breath. Yet what else to call it, this terror and this joy? From The Winter Witch by Catherine Arden. That's a pretty beautiful passage. Yeah, 56, much faster than 44. Or whatever I ended up at. I think it was 45, but cool. Okay. And great timing. The Zong has just paused. Also, TL, if you don't know, Louis Zong released a new album last week, so I started off the stream with that. It's called Ants, or it's called Dance. It's like that, like ants, but with a D. Yeah, it's really good. It's like a, as the name suggests, it's like a dance album, kind of I want to say like early 2000s era kind of dance stuff. It was reminding me of Crazy Frog at one point, so it's that kind of shit. It's very good. All right, let's hop over to the BRB screen. I'm going to... Do I have to load up words on stream again? I do. Words on stream. I thought that it would just keep it, but I guess I do have to pull it up every time. If anyone does want to get in on the prediction, if anybody does want to get in on the prediction, you've got a few minutes left to do so before it is locked. And... Oh, and I want to put chat on BRB. Yeah, there you go. There we go. All right, I'm gonna start this for you. So I'm gonna break for a few minutes. and then I'll be running, if I remember to, I'm gonna run a 3-minute ad break 3 minutes before I return, and then I'll be back for some more tests. See you soon. Hello, I'm back, but I'll leave us on here until we, I mean, let's see how far we can take this. I see that we have an active game going, so I'll see if I can help out too. Okay, we got Wish. Got Waif, Saws. Huh. So, no, we don't have Swish. Cool. Okay, we got over the goal. I love words on stream. Yeah, Clover, you are carrying this right now. Hiss. I wish it would show you the words that you didn't get. Yeah, you got sauce already. Sash. Oh, you have sash already. You got sash, yeah. Oh, well, you know, we finished level 1. Probably a good place to leave it. Oh, I feel my vocab is lacking. I feel you. I'm like, I can tend to be pretty good at that stuff, then I'm just staring at it, I'm like, how do I see nothing? You know? Yeah, I'll leave it there for now, and then I think it will pick up from that point next time that I do it. I believe that's how it works. We'll find out. Yeah, please show us the words at the end. I wonder if it's because it's not randomized and maybe, I don't know. I don't know how it works, but yeah, I would love to see what I'm missing because then I get to learn more, you know? Okay, but since I am back, I'm gonna hit the 3-minute ad break now so we can turn off pre-roll ads for anybody who joins in the future for an hour. And then, after the ads are done, I'll be back with some more stand-up practice. Thanks for sticking around. See you soon. Alrighty, it looks like ads are done. So I'm gonna go ahead and swing us back on over to this screen. I've got the next song queued up. This one is gonna be called One Day Album by Jeff Lu and Louis Zong. I'm assuming for the title that this album is named for the amount of time it took them to write, record, and I don't know, maybe produce the album to an extent. This is probably something that they did in one go, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited for this one. And I would like to take a short detour for before my last 5 type racer races of the day to do a little fairy tale for y'all. So if anybody would like to choose, or if anyone has some suggestions of the fairy tales here on screen, we've got a batch from Charles Perrault, as well as a batch from Hans Christian Andersen. Quite a few here. I can just kind of scroll through them somewhat slowly. But if anybody knows of a Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale, or just a fairy tale that they like in general, I'm going to be stenoing that, and of course also reading it aloud as I go. I like to do these from time to time. Ugly Duckling. Okay. That's a good pick, Kate. Yeah, and that's 3,773 words, so could be a little bit. Let me go ahead and kill that bot. Quack, quack, quack. Exactly. I don't even know if y'all can see the bot or if it gets hidden, but let's go ahead and ban you. Get on out of here, you odious fuck. Okay. Ugly Duckling it is. Let me make sure I've got... I want to have all of the words. I want to do the whole story. How do I do that again? Because I don't want to just do part of it. I mean, I will if I have to, but the words should be in order. And oh, that's right. I want 1 repetition, and I just have to go up to, what is it, 5,000 or whatever. So 3,773. Ooh. Okay. Now, actually, this is saying it'll estimate that it takes me an hour and a half to get through the whole story. So I might not do the whole story. We'll see. But I'll get through it as much as I can. I'm gonna say I'll put like a 30-minute buffer on this or so, 20 to 30 minutes, because I may start to burn out after that point. But I don't know if that's going to be an accurate estimation. If I do actually type this at 40 words per minute, I've only done the shorter ones so far, so we'll see how far I get into it, but I will read you and type for y'all at least a good amount of the Ugly Duckling, and perhaps, if I remember where I left off, I'll pick up from there next week as well. But let's start off with, oh, get out of here. Close, close, close. There we go. There we go. I did not know it was that long, just a cute story. Yeah, and it's not that long, it's just that my typing speed is an average of 40 words per minute. So, we'll see. But yeah, it is a cute story. We'll see how far into it I get. And while we do, I'm gonna pop on One Day Album by Jeff Lu and Louis Zong, starting with the song, A Song About a Song. It was lovely summer weather in the country. Yeah, country. Oh, and I forgot this site is lagging. And the golden corn, the green oats, and the haystacks. The hay. There we go. Haystacks piled up in the meadows looked looked beautiful. The stork walking about on his long red legs. Chattered. Chattered. What's going on? Chattered in the... Oh, interesting. Egyptian language, which he had learnt from his mother. The corn fields and meadows were surrounded by large forests in the midst of which were deep pools. Pools. It was indeed delightful to walk about in the country. In a sunny spot stood a pleasant old farmhouse close by a deep river. And from the house down to the water side grew great burdock. That's not in my dictionary. B-U-R-D-O-C-K. Burdock leaves. So high that under the tallest of them, a little child could stand upright. The spot was as wild as the center of a thick wood. In this snug retreat sat a duck on her nest, watching for her young brood to hatch. What is it? That? There you go. She was beginning to get tired of her task. For the little ones were a long time coming out of their shells, and she seldom had any visitors. The other ducks liked much better to swim about in the river than to climb the slippery banks and sit under a burdock leaf to have a gossip with her. At length, there we go, one shell cracked, and then another, and from each egg came a living creature that lifted its head and cried Peep. Peep. How many onomatopoeias are in my dictionary? Let's see. Quack. Yep, quack. Said the mother. The mother. And then they all quacked as well as they could and looked about them on every side at the large green leaves. Their mother allowed, there we go, them to look as much as they liked. Because green is good for the eyes. How large the world is, said the young ducks when they found how much more room they now had than while they were inside it's like that, inside the egg shell. Do you imagine that imagine this is the whole world? Asked the mother. Wait till you have seen the garden. It stretches far beyond that to the the parson's, there we go, field. But I have never ventured to such a distance. Are you all out? She continued. She continued, rising. There we go. No, I declare the largest egg lies there still. The largest egg is still there. I wonder how long this is to last. I am quite tired of it. And she seated herself again on the nest. Well, how are you getting on? Asked an old duck who paid her a visit. This is not the best Louis Zong album for my focus. I do like it, but I try to do the instrumental ones mostly. One egg is not hatched yet, said the duck. It will not break. But just look at all the others. Are they not the prettiest little ducklings you ever saw? They are the image of their father, who is so unkind. He never. This just being the stream a little freezy. If you're just being visually on this, the site is lagging a bit today. That is on the site, the website side. Comes to see. Does everything sound okay? I guess maybe if it's that it's maxing my CPU, it could be affecting the stream. This site has been weird today. Let me see the egg that will not break, said the duck. I have no doubt it is a turkey's egg. I was persuaded to hatch some once. You sound fine, but the whole stream is freezy. Yeah. Let me, can I pause this? I can't. Let me get to a stopping point in this story, and maybe I will bail on typey type, since that's happening. And after all my care and trouble with the young ones, they were afraid of the water. I quacked and clucked, but all to no purpose. I could not get them to venture in. Let me look at the egg. Yes, that is a turkey's egg. Take my advice. Leave, what the hell? Leave it where it is and teach the other children to swim. Okay, I'm gonna pause it there. Leave the other children to swim. I'm going to make a note that was where I left off, and next week for Steno Tuesday, or Steno Stensday rather, I'll pick up the ugly duckling on that cliffhanger. The mother duck has been advised to leave the ugly duck egg, spoilers perhaps, the probable turkey egg, alone and teach the others to swim. So let me go ahead and put this in my steno backup, and now the stream should be getting back to normal. Yeah, I think what's happening is, for whatever reason, let me look at my task manager again. Oh no, OBS is still maxing out CPU. Why would that be? Also, I'm so sorry, Louie. I think... Oh, cool, it's done anyway. Alright, so that album's done. Oh, you know what it could be? Hang on. Let me see if that helps. No, yeah, OBS is just taking higher CPU than usual. I am going to be installing a new CPU in my computer today, so that should help with that. But why would that be? Is it better now at all? I hope. Enclose words on stream as well. Thank you for letting me know, TL. How does it look for me? It's done anyway. Alright, so that album's done. Oh, you know what it could be? Hang on. Oh yeah, no, it is freezy. Let me see if that helps. Why would that be? OBS, why? Has it been this way all along? I'm gonna stop the recording really quick.